is hostile
I
in
feel
the school.
our school did a tremendous job. I don't know a lot of things, but I know since Columbine and a lot of, unfortunately, like you said, the type of world we live in. It's sad that as an elementary educational assistant, you go to work now in fear.
Can you tell me a little bit about the janitor? Because I think, he
did amazing. He stayed in the hallway.
Tell the story. I think this is really, truly one of the amazing people, one of the amazing heroes.
He went towards the front of the building as I went back in, and my understanding is that he checked everybody's door and continued to go down the hallway and tell people to go into a lockdown. People that had not heard it towards the back of the school. He stayed out in that hallway the entire time, and even was faced with the police yelling at him and confronting him.
He was the shooter.
Yeah, because they didn't know. They were doing their job, and we could hear that when the police came into the building. We could hear the conflict or the yelling back and forth between Rick, and he's saying, "I'm the janitor," and meanwhile I'm on the phone with 911, and they're saying, "Yes, we know there is a shooter." And
we and our managers have listened to all the recordings that came in that day, and out of respect for the victims, we will be very sensitive with what we do put on Fox News Channel and across all of our platforms throughout the day and in the days to come. Our senior correspondent, Rick Leventhal, is on Fox Top Story. He's live in our newsroom in New York City. Rick, what have we learned today?
We've learned a lot, Shepard, and we certainly learned that these tapes are very difficult to hear, and as you said, we're not going to air most of them. We've chosen a couple of short clips that reflect the horrors of the event and the professionalism of the dispatchers. The release calls were made to Newtown police from inside the school during the shootings last December 14th. Numerous other calls to Connecticut State Police are not being released, including one from a wounded teacher and one from a parent locked inside a room in the school. The first call that you'll hear is filled with fear, and we are not airing this call in its entirety. Here's a clip.
Newtown 911, what's the location of the emergency?
Sandy Hook School. I think there's somebody shooting in here. Sandy Hook School.
Okay, what makes you think that?
Because somebody's got a gun. I saw a glimpse of somebody. They're running down the hallway.
The longest call was from custodian Rich Thorne, who was on the line for more than 10 minutes, and we're not playing the portion of that call where gunfire was heard. This is the beginning of the call.
I believe they're shooting at the front glass. Something's going on.
All right, I want you to stay on the line with me. Where are you in the school?
I'm down the corridor.
All right, I want you to take cover. Jen, get the sergeant. Jen, hang up. I need you to get off that phone. Jen, hang up. I need you to get off that phone. Jen, hang up. I need you to get off that phone. All right, get everybody you can going down there. All right, let me get some information from you. What makes you think that?
The front glass was all shot out. It kept going on.
Okay.
I'm on the line with a 911 call with you.
It's still happening.
Among those objecting to these recordings being made public is Newtown Councilwoman Pat Lodra. She posted a blog reading in part, "The release of the tapes will create a new layer of pain for many in the Newtown community. Hearing those calls takes us back to a day of horror and tragedy. My plea is for the media to treat us kindly, to recognize that there is great personal pain in this event and little public good to be garnered through the general release." It's a tough year for everyone in Newtown and a tough couple of weeks, Shepard. Last week they released the police reports. Now we have these 911 calls coming out, and next Saturday, a week from Saturday, is the 1 year